yeah. Now also
Adom Kwa.
Oh,
Adom Kwa.
And
don't forget, you're also live on Facebook. As Radio Good 905. Radio Good 905. One word in case you want to watch.
So we are live on Facebook. Radio Good 905 FM.
FM one.
Yeah, Radio Good 905.
Radio Good 905 FM.
Yeah.
Radio Good 905 FM. Okay. Where's our Shafiro and Shafiro? Office of Sheffield and Sheffield. Patrick will join soon. And I'm Rose Bebanche.
Facebook now.
Facebook now. You can even send your messages there on Facebook. What I say.
Now,
then I go.
Oh, Michelle, mate, where you say, President can say the newly created regions, you know. Say first near what 10 regions. And I be account man be 16. So the newly created regions, you know.
Yeah.
And I say omoba be pe no ma pe a standard stadium.
Eddie
Alcohol. Recently, Oko Western North region, he emphasized on it too. Say regions are omuni standard stadium. No. They also have talent. And you know, omobepe na womo IB or some these 16 regions. But I mean, some time no question na business say now mining is car. Timi unse mintina mi bisa say o mani niska no resources no ya kwa economy ya definitely yes kakra be town.
Okay.
JBS kan kakra ba town dia witimi e dia toto niam ba ko mienu bi na dia so online but me who say those regions no they also deserve but ni nyina isikasem as ye kasi be di other ones na senior the nature we deny those people so you know say mebre yeah maintenance culture nye
well already no say other 16 regions no they were created out of the 10 regions.
Yes.
So why don't we allow it to stay? For instance, Infinite Savannah region, you know, it is part of is it upper east, upper east like that. And I am sure upper east has some form of sports facility. Why don't you refurbish that one?
Okay.
Voter region.
I've not been to those.
Okay. Oh, the Embra down. Voter region. So Oti was formed from voter region. Oti. Your voter, your friend saying, whole sports stadium. So if you have whole sports stadium, cool.
Nanka almost
form. Whole sports stadium.
Okay.
NC Hosa. As I say, Sana Dabi, I imagine.
Okay, send the
I imagine. Oh, I don't into your casting Yabisa Yanka say President Mama own to me. Hey, he can do and I keep Coast Stadium and Ebani saying, Bookum Box Naren Ebani saying. But Yabisa say, Sikabe Kumuno, young fan kosher baby, and I say, Fanyano, as much as they have talent. Yanum for by MP for no Mr. Muye. How many Astrotef resource centers? Astrotef resource centers. And as we speak, almost resource centers. Miunupen Ejuma. I think one in Tamale and one in I don't know about the Ninahin. Miunupen Ejuma out of the lots. And I'm sure say the existing ones no project in Oho. Why don't you refurbish? Oba Accra, for instance, Kaneshi Complex. Ayemura name more and I take you over. Why don't you refurbish rather than build a new one somewhere?
Okay.
Me imagine me question no. See somebody where we are waiting. This year is almost ended.
Yeah.
JDM has 3 years to do all those. If it's not able to do all those, certainly government of continuity.
Yeah.
Anybody who comes, bros. Anybody who comes in should be able to continue. President. If you practice government of continuity and go this country, will be unto me and with the whole of West Africa. Nobody. If we practice government or governance or government or whatever continuity, I feel about why any day when we occur Adamu Muftawa, but nothing new. We should continue what Afirwa has started. And Kagana, nobody, West Africa, nobody, absolutely nobody. You understand? But we know we see polytechnic, friends, and nursing training school. Because I know no inti, but no so I say no Johnny we miss you. Hey, it is very bad. This country is a very funny country. Very funny country. Your messages are welcome, on Facebook, Radio Gold 905 FM. Radio Gold 905 FM on Facebook. Radio Gold 905 FM on Facebook. And then WhatsApp 0599-922-922. WhatsApp, text message, and voice notes.
Now, how to folk for... Hey. And then I did be saying a kai sa. Hey, I know we yaba. Brabitua we ya na we yaba. Brabitua we ya now we saw.
You realize that I have not spoken about those things.
Recent. There's a 3 cra.
3
cra. Coach EDA players basing you know dear na baba. What is all this? Phobia.
Salim Adams was 70,000.
I said no, they almost all
they have settled. Then a certain boy, Francis Ajeti,
yes.
$10,000.
Yes.
And then Rene Hedink, one of the most useless appointments I've ever seen from Asofuk, $150,000. And then Togbe Afede is happy.
What is all this?
People say we shouldn't criticize House of Folk. Togbe is happy.
Me most story say FIFA orders House of Folk to pay $150,000 to
Rene Hedink.
Yes.
God damn it.
For wrongful termination of contract.
Who did that wrongful termination? Who did it?
Hey, has a 2 years couple best 2-3 weeks new.
Afirwa.
I say microphone share that no more.
I'm telling you. Bakubi cry. I see one. Bakubi. I'll find out. About 4th one. You see. Indeed.
My goodness.
Indeed. I stopped criticizing Togo. Maybe I have to start again. No. This is
those who are almost in case can you go some to be to scan.
And I want to know more.
Oh, massa.
One more go na.
Bopa panica too much. Because stay here quickly. Transfer in competing the sign is. Everybody did drama. And even a year, Pubi man, I'm a person more year near my bureau. Cabeboa.
I feel $70,000. Hey, I ain't no money about. I'm going to breast Stephen Amankona. It be a $60,000, it be $100,000, and you are paying $150,000 for wrongful termination of contract. You can go to Ivory Coast or wherever and buy a quality player from there with $150,000. But I must say there be. This topic, I seriously have to discuss during the week. It is very bad.
You know, Kotoko also sign but Kotoko before sign club now announced the appointment of several professionals to strengthen its administrative and sporting department. And he said, Mr. Charles Kweku Hammond, and Penifan name is a marketing and brand manager. John also expertise in marketing and brand strategy. Yes, and a year ura onyina asenso. Also joining as corporate and external affairs manager. No, or your taxing is on managing relationship with corporate partners and stakeholders. And Christopher Demenya. So kind of the Chris. Yes. Upon his who's Casa Bruno.
Bruno.
Hey, Anna Bro Chris Emo.
Ebia
Hey, Chris. Yeah, Christopher Demenya. A former NCC chairman. He said, no, Kasi, Wababa, director of operations. No, the responsibility, and this why they are trying to say, overseeing club operations and supporting strategic decisions. And the Chris, congratulations to you. Emmanuel Akwesi Kusi. Also, in 24 appointing, he said, or assist coach, which a year youth team, no. Na womo empe emabunu awonima gudie ni mu pa timi sia kan totontena bobo mane efe emfama eye Kumasi Asante Koroko na mufta ni mi de mi bisa ni se appointment na se signing sakotoko Karim Zito ye no niema miensa ana se enum kra na nra mi bisa ye step in the right direction.
1
ken kwa
2
dada no ahwensi
3
emfa
5
no ye 4 ena ebefa
5 Mami fan peso
Asante Kodoko signing no
signing no mo ye Karim Zito enim hu bi ono ene recommend players no ono scout ye 3 questions Charlie 9 players so far now is it 9
more than
9
and we make kind of say 10-11
Adamu Muftao for a team going to Africa.
Yes. 10-11.
Oh, you see, that's why I'm praying for them to go to the group stage. Udi Suban Weko, I bet you 10-0.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe there are areas that they need to strengthen before going to Africa.
10.
But just that, if you are players in the Dawson.
I feel what 10 players. 10 players almost first team.
Almost first team.
Ooh,
but the Yankees almost say Ebiko.
Eko.
Oh, say Justice Blaney. Maka can be break coco na dia.
Yo, Charlie. But Charlie. But yen wholesale signings, sir. Me name football. I haven't administered football before. But you share Africa. What's the name? Europe. In fine. They don't do those things.
I almost signing. Signings for me too. Can say clubs ni no my year signings do. Say as folk dem say afei na jama 2. Afei na 2 bi aba. Kodoko ma kwa for former Haifa club or my branch here Edonzo Kraba on a 3-year deal.
We've seen some before.
3-year deal.
We've seen some before.
Medical size. It's a rental to 20 bassa. So tell me bassa.
I'll give it to them because Mbella came, he scored. Mukwala came, he scored.
But we say Kotoko, they lucky when it comes to
foreign boys. No?
Yes. Bakum, Fabio Gama was okay.
Fabio Gama came.
And obey the fans' favorite. Yes.
It was good. I began I was saying, and I began
no mean say no if you are not your foreigner.
I began I was saying on it Adingra.
Yes, I beg oh what you was has a dear in town for.
As a dear in town for.
Yeah, has a dear in town for. It was scout to place the man has to folk. Foreign boys no town fasa
Kakribia Ivory Coast ni no Cisse Kasim Cisse
yeah Kasim Cisse
no Kakribia dia kan dia ni
baku buy
Cameroon ni na Junior Kaba na Junior Kaba
no go for friend Kaba in sleep
ya san watching crowd no to be trapping ball Central Africa
asemo
hey Asante Kotoko over 9 players. This is serious.
Now, 4 players from RTU. Omo Eko, Omo Turkey. Yeah, for trials.
Hey.
Now, Omo Konefa, they are expected to sign a deal.
Trials in Turkey.
Yeah, opportunity in line with the vision of the current CEO of the club, Zakaria Safian. Say the vision of the Aba
Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah, Turkey. Ufta yani sisi so
me for party ni bra
from party ni bra na ebusia yenhwe amano nsem na face ofisem kakra bi enche na sanse mpanifo aba enye bebre na kete wese enye bebre na yisa
Bola kwadi Antonio Munza tu chance Angola. Supporters will go for you. I shall say the players Latin. I said it. I shall say the players Latin. La lula. Angola.
Tell Madam Fuidi.
Yeah, Madam Fuidi obwa. Yeah, obwa. Heavy. Oh, good. All right, so we see for Ghana the Shimama. Yamu nyina achima makwaba. Ediba eyekasafide kese a friend Radio Good. So don't forget say you can no. We are live on Facebook no. Radio Good 905 FM. Radio Good 905 FM. Pacho comment no fa to ase kodoko ye sign is na dia bia. Had to for so atia to want say enrey golden cake on center back. Come na branch na dwie ene adia. Na Fifi Park Hansen dealer na so ko had to folk. Na okwa second assistant coach enso de mom no. Enro no menya ntie say deal no off. Negotiations na break it down. We say break it down, touch it down na dia. Amfa na report ni chemisanwi ya Dream Steps for don hwagim tendo me di nkomo bi fa kire ho ene mnya ne tese Dream Steps for bam Dream Steps for bam mo so ma share se ne papa ne negotiation o Dreams dia o ba kwa assistant coach un say me wafa wo ho.
Why?
Wilfred Dorman wo.
Na say for them only license A.
Oh, and only license. The assistant none of
assistant none of it.
And then say Parker bit me akoye
head coach.
Head coach na Dorman
assistant. Because say then on free dreams and go head coach because it's a matter of qualification, certification.
Yeah.
Only license A.
And on your one because we're heavy.
No, he's a good coach.
And he's one of the coaches that anytime our friend behind he will pick your call. You answer.
Respect.
Oh, you serious?
Respect. Uncle great no great Olympics in but only license.
Oh. Naka woni yako hwimo.
Eric Alagidede.
I like
Two brainy guys, man.
Enta we say say be brain na say yaboaboa no ayede ebro e wa ha. Na Swedo All Blacks for so de omu chemi say Ghana Premier League no ma ba nya so ma be di agro kekako. Oma wie kura mo appointed 39-year-old Egyptian Ahmed Ibrahim Fati. I say on never be new coach na dia ma club na dia dia. Oma so ma hwehwe Ghana ha nyino ma hu coach bia wa ha. Ai jombe ko Egypt. Na ba pane de touches na ba. You know All Blacks. The Gamba boys. So do All Blacks.
So me Ghana man Ejuma Nkwandi is a good coach. He has experience. He has experience. Ismaili Club, El Guna, and he has experience. So Umbe Jamana Juman Kwande. That's why Omu impose players on him. They are cool. Ghana Football Administration.
And only I was saying, you know, we didn't say Pacho Shiamia, still wait me from SM. I still remain Ghana's finest, romantic and sexy commentator about Copanima rights lawyer. And my trans here, and pay a good deal when some feed their Kakrana office. No, I'm on an idiot toe. Na fe ye de dwumadi na si na ye de ehon sem foforo so timi ato so e de amamo na se bi kan no 4 players from RTU na se Rotamale United Wisdom Manyina Jonas Yaya Latif Samuel Lamte Lukman Abdul Shakor me yankopon aduma won ebetu kwan de akọ Turkey na se won ekọ dia trials anom kwakọ Turkey na afi no trials na fa de mo de a na omo de pen AC paper so no mo sign we say love letter no mo sign deal and so Turkey. Now this opportunity is in line with the vision of the current CEO of the club Ura Zakaria Safiano nti we ensem anu so fi RT4 eba yere ho nsem enso emamo kasafidi kasi eso na official Asante Korokofo completed the signing of Karela United left back our friend Shaibu Abubakar on a 3-year deal after a successful completion of his medicals in the California branch here de ben ewiekra sanso ena ensemfo from no so no adea Swedo All Blacks omani abrepa and they are keen on signing soccer intellectuals from goalkeeper our friend Derek Prince Kofi into way ensem anu so fi ho a ere ho nsem enso emamo ho United for anhwe yi a na ese wo mo be unveil new head coach Tijani Abdul Rahim Bashiru this week and they say bombe ma play coach rombe den didi a chere fans nyina chere say hey ho United wa ba no na ho United for do mani chere mu miamia horo bibire na nkomo pe head coach Edma Golden Kick FC Fifi Parker Hansen papa e sign modern ball with Golden Kick intino ade a clubs do na omudi na china ade no mtwen ya amfa na yidika ka chem say the relationship between Fifi Parker Hansen and Afis no ho United omopeni kese pa Peter Amewuno na relationship na come papa I don't want to go too deep but relationship na come up ani mom na enim de ntia sa deal no entimi amfa enso ho sanso na ukopie mu ensemfo from dia hatofo for they expected to meet Solomon Agbesi ne rep na say hia kra eni nkomo ba kumienu bi nimum no enkonkosi akaka krabi na say adia abrantia friend Solomon Agbesi wo kwa akwada go post mo kwa atofo so wo kwa kutu Benjamin Asare na say Benjamin Asare bekọ ba minti yese Benjamin Asare o move na so move na dia anti no we ensem anu so efi Accra to football so eba ere ho nsem enso emamo Aduana Stars FC official oma contact Hatofo target friend Ali Muhammad na Ali Muhammad no omo contact omo dia na say for a possible deal and they want to hijack the former Vision FC center back no person hijack deal na dia Hatofo for so guso ene abrantin edin komo for a possible deal we ensem and also Eba. Caroline United so awie the signing of former Accra Lions sub-captain, our friend Isa Ibrahim, on a permanent deal. We earn someone and also Eba Elho. FC Samatesne one forward friend Emmanuel Owusu Boache Menoka say one more party ways mutually. I just a brand tenum and so edinani baby fufro. We earn someone and also if you are Eba hon sem mamo Casafri Cassi so after sign Eddie and Nichim Ewan Fufro Modia. She say ni bet me I can say official sealed. Na esan say a brand friend Kwabena Owusu Prince. Kwabena Owusu Prince. Menoka say dear dear Brante or a new Hearts-of-Full player after signing an official contract. And just a contract till 2027. And a Brante a sign contract the ama Accra Hearts-of-Full. Gita Brante dear Menoka say bet say or a phobian we earn someone and also Elho former Dwarfs and FC Samates forward. I have friend Seydou Abubakar and Ray. Nese wane Asante Korokofo training den nese Wednesday no kromo ye training a nanya sem kuma akra no ka say de enya dia deal bia enso etimi akoso ne mum no abrante eguso a wone Asante Korokofo ye training how to for awie the signing of golden cake on center back I friend Baba Adamu na Baba Adamu assign a 3-year deal with Hearts-of-Full enya sem kuma akra ntimi no ka say de abrante no ye di hu koma officially abrante na kwa kopie mu phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. Asante Koroko woman so awie Inusa Adams de 3-year deal former player of Wafa Sporting Club and afis no kutukura as medical ka ho asem Charles Jemfi Kamara ekani de won tubetimi afre no Charles Jemfi Kamara menoka se ono so Adia wa complete move to Aduana Stars Football Club on a permanent deal after leaving Bibiani Gold Stars as free agent. Into attacking midfielder was signed 3-year deal after medicals into way and someone and also yede Emma Kumase Asante Koroko and I say yede Emma etiefua womo support to Aduana Stars Football Club. Now she say ukopiemu na uhwe signings Asante Korokofo ayena dia na ese signings no ekore ni mu pa ma membo kakra so mfama na afi ehu signings Asante Korokofo enso etimi aye kakra na make the kan catch us say a branded friend Morfin Donzo a wafi Hafia Club aba be piemu Asante Koroko o striker Guinea no fi awaba oba betoto ntena de ama Asante Koroko hube jewu midfielder ofi Brekum Chelsea oba kotoko 4 years deal na Korokofo sign no aye branded friend Francis Akwa enso left back ofi Bechem anase yes Bechem United wabe piemu a 3 years deal and waba Johnson upon Owusu or winger some time ago we see akan Edmund Dream FC krana dia kofa manane ko testi European football kakra so aba 2-year deal NIS24 and so etimi assign no Fuseni Zakaria or a central defender from Brekum Chelsea waba 3 years deal Korokofo Afa Branti Aziz Haruna Dari or a goalkeeper from Bechem United so aba 4 years deal set Kwajo midfielder from Bechem United waba 4 years waba be sign Joseph Amwa or a midfielder from Legon Cities so aba 4 years waba be sign Hilary Adabo or a defensive midfielder from FC Samates 3 years so dia ba Philip Amon or a winger from New Edubiase so 3 years waba ebebrena ene Korokofo egusu a womo sign na dia enti say we kan no we step in the right direction kenken kwa dada no ahwinsi ebefa anase edeben emfa enti esa pepe ene honsem enso etie ho na medical catch us say Fifi Parker Hansen currently oni Dreams FC for edin komo na dia enkomo ni de egusu ekoso enra yes enwumre mu yedin komo ko achi kakra no enya de o matimi finalize bibia awi aha ne mu no Dreams for ene ni din komo a contract won sensem na dia de o mu nyina to nanim se won hwemu se beboa no na ba be pie mu Dreams FC a enti we ensem a eno so yede ema etiefo ho na ukopie mu rapper and producer friend Snoop Dogg says Mufta Asana my friend Snoop Dogg he's getting closer to become an investor Swansea City or so person invest in Swansea City team no
well music every never
and your rap ya yo in the building yo
Snoop Dogg
Snoop Dogg
music every rap
ni so a producer tino ska na wonyanya kakra no so person de be gura Swansea City team no
they should investigate the money before
sir we have a ska different ba na there
before they allow in Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah. Unim ni otimi ya
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Enti rapper and producer Snoop Doggy. And I say Snoop Dogg. Hey, what kind of dog in the panel is that view?
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Ah, okay, Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah.
But don't call it
Snoop
Snoop Doggy.
There we. So we Snoop na no Doggy.
Okay.
But only Snoop can no Snoop Dog.
Snoop Dogg. But Snoop Doggy.
Oh, you bad guy.
Oh, 80 rapper and producer. And there's a Snoop Dogg. And or the other two just person invest in our Swansea City team. Now, Ononka Sani Sika, he is going to use his own money to invest in the club into way and summer and also the Busia, Edehonsem and so Emamo. Now, when you have before we can cranimo Miyoko Pimu, our Women's Africa Cup of Nations, and away in Morocco 2024. Now, Enray quarter-final matches, no, it's me, Esha, say Enray, and it's Nigeria for, and who Zambia for, Omo, who Nora, Mobo, oh, Nora. One more etching Nora, no, Nora, who buy Nenra, and Enray, Alataya, Nigeria for, etching Zambia for, Ebo, Meka, Puri, Num, Zambia, no, ZAMBIA. Ekabako penenke 6. ZAMBIA. And come spell Zambia. Ah,
Nora Hotel in Nani.
Ye was Munyasa.
Nora Hotel. And right, Bernard Alotti said Nora Hotel can handle the Black Stars. The Meridian. But you think?
Oh, you good idea, but say Black Stars.
Queens crown Nuruho. Queens, Black Queens.
Apu. And General Crawford, Dimami at them say, I. Okay, say we giant. Okay, say we giant. Any Ghana qualify crowd, we did not tell more.
On Bompire, say Magana show Nigeria. Be fair. On Bompire.
Nigeria for Mano. One which is Zambia man and walk up in 5 goals and it's a Zambia for no antimi antibacco crowd. The same semi-final game no Enray Morocco any Mali at the Pemsoa. Nese Morocco actually capor miensa edeswa Malia. Woman so etimi etimo yet bako. Menoka say any dear games nibi ebetimi abaso na nei gamer shall 4 p.m. no Algeria. Any the Black Queens of Ghana and Timmy Srow and the Obompire no will be at the Black Queens of Ghana or head coach a friend came last you Kegrin. Ne said the bayo meet me I no much in Nigeria Algeria for I am Yadwana dia nti Algeria any Ghana Black Queens and Ebo and other semi-final game no South Africa any Senegal and Ebo now Osha Algeria any the Black Queens of Ghana Algeria omo 3 games omunya 5 point Algeria ni Botswana Ebo Algeria Eshe Botswana 1-0 omni Tunisia boy and it's ended goal 0-0 omo sign any Nigeria 4 boy and also no it ended 0-0 the 3 games are omo boy no womu enya 5 point omtimi share 1 goal pe ewum Sanso and Akopimo the Black Queens of Ghana. Yes, about 3 games in your 4 point first game in any South Africa, the defending champions at the Sheshwa. And South Africa for no Miami who buy a pa. One boy come you know Yentimianti Mali. And so any Ghana a boya and the can share and a Mali for the game ended 1-1. And a Ghana any Tanzania money the Pim so there's a Black Queens she goes to Makumako and 9 Emma Tanzania money to me at Timuba 23 games a boy no patrol in your 4 point when you are saying a prayer then you say one for the Black Queens of Ghana said the bear and nay a bit me at Algeria for no near no more near Copium a semi-finals. Now you say no Copium dia Nigeria and wait me qualify or train the winner of South Africa and Afis and Senegal Sansuna Morocco so me qualifier or train the winner Ghana and Afis no Algeria. Now other semi-final matches on there's a BBA to me asset and to wait and someone and also ho udu any HM U20 so dia na say there matches no air course pram den na udu any HM dia matches no ba bia dru no semi-finals semi-finals and edru na matches are air baso no matches are air come pa na in other semi-final match no Dear Nigeria will face Niger. Now, the same day, Nigeria and the top Group A and Niger to secure second spot in Group B after a hard-fought campaign into a semi-final gamer and also Airbus into Nigeria and Niger and Airbo. The difference is say Bakudi Diano AIS or so and the other one, you know, AIBA and so. And to the AI no koso we so na Nigeria. Ne mu AI ni fi ha na akwa Nigeria versus Niger. Into Nigeria versus Niger. Semi-final gamer baso and afis no kwesieda ochakro na no the Black Satellite ebe face the Young Elephant of Ivory Coast into we games are and also basso ho yen free and inche mu no ka say the Arsenal for awie na mufta Arsenal for pay 52 million pounds womo e de koye a omo se Chelsea for enyi sika no na Chelsea for emfa Noni Madueke emfa emomo Arsenal for Chelsea for agiatum agi sika no bag ma e de si wo office and no fa branch e friend Noni Madueke no tade rag me say rag cry. Oh, and dear Crana.
Head kerchief. Where any handkerchief? Head kerchief.
Head kerchief. Or tidy head kerchief. And go bonitina, Diana.
International
5-year deal.
So we finish this season. And okay, the coming season, I'm Pamono.
Ateta.
No, ni Madueke.
Noni Madueke.
Oh.
5 years.
Oh.
52 million.
Madueke. You all signing Madueke, you are struggling to sign your Keres.
Is serious?
Oh.
Victor Yokeres Diano, if he sporting phone.
Sika, SMC 70 million.
Yeah.
And already 50. I got to Noni Madueke. Why don't you add 20? Allow management to add 20, bring your Keres. Only striker.
And the Arsenal for the signing of Noni Madueke from Chelsea on a 5-year deal. 52 million pounds and a year Arsenal for the Koya. A brand Wababe share a JC number 20. In North London. Into a summer and also Eba. 18-year-old Real Madrid striker. Wakwa Hendrik Wawari. Hendrik Awario. Na Hendrik no do ya any dekra and yasim kuma cross small boy.
Those boys are not 18, don't mind them.
Sir.
No, they are not 18.
Conforce the tick ready best of 14.
In Mikamena. Not even Lamine Yamal is that 17, the so-called 17. They are not.
Hey, they are not. 18 years now ultimate Trigelia. Yes, ultimate sister now, my sister and Hobano.
Proper 18. No, they are not. Lamine is not even that 18.
Hey,
CNC will be
this is someone day. Now they are so Mr. Akiri Biano no more. 18-year-old Real Madrid striker Hendrik. Menoka say on a year the girlfriend or girlfriend or by the Ukrainian channel. I don't know about Bema when you tell me. And your run answer Asika.
Ezemhunu.
Ebibitia. Bibi
Hendrik is not 18.
I don't know about when you tell me or Beko Fanisa. Eh, dear, this I know. About when you tell me, now what cock fan.
You are 18 years, then you go and marry a 27-year-old woman. Odo
this kind
Gabrieli adia oni Hendrik Awarian associate kan asosa man no enya sem kuma akra se ko pipiase ban champesi no boy se ban no kra san di nyama nkani na wo fufu a esosa betman ti Hendrik wakwa ware small boy 18 sika owo no buzi always ka kra chemi amiti wa gra na dia ankwan dia da wan waka Brentford for Manchester United for awie. Hey, Manchester United and team the best 2 months. Assign one player, boy. And you say Bradford United, you know, one more year 70 million pounds. And somebody sign Brian Mbuemo. As a brand, you know, Yantes, either in that sort of be in America, so that they Manchester United for you almost only HM or a year German Montinso, Benjamin Sesko, Omokako Fandiaba. What dear? Hey, United when you Brabreno. O de wunnim kura rubina mori dani brabre no enti no mind say and yes Brian Mbuemo no o pretty from left no na omo player we friends Bruno Abu achire ho ba bi kakra na Sesko na banim won na ebia amade so no twi street at the far right hand side ho ba
ye hu bi last season
anya sakra na on no ma Matthias Cunha twi fanfi right side homra no on cross off amra na Benjamin Sesko fantimbo
last season ye hu bi say
already United be there
yeah
enti we ye dey baba na dia Abusan Bayern Munich for say o improve their bid for Liverpool player Luis Diaz. Liverpool for Bayern Munich for ni abrepa so pa branch no amana be si akan Eddie Amom. Liverpool for so meno ka so mani abrepa say Newcastle branch ay friend Alexander Isak. A branch no board on odim tran to top animu na nchenu opira. Nchenu opira na dia nchenu ne dia no so eho. AC Milan they are interested in 22-year-old Manchester United forward Rasmus Højlund. AC Milan for so many Branche no, and he joined United from Atalanta in the summer of 2023. Now you see, 72 million pounds United for the quarter no. Why no one so share that much or the hot to from sa Similar for Tia to say Kunkrom, so Minya Branch and Mope. UEFA Euro 2025 and Switzerland 2025. Minuka say, France ni Germany and Ebo. And race me man, Switzerland, and Omeka Muru, Omentimiante. It says semi finals, England, any Italy, and Ebo. Aye, and our face on Spain, change the winner, France, any Germany game into way, and someone moved out, and also young fancy as and Penifaba. Na ebene so ko na any penifo ntimi twetwe komo. Still, within this society, I still remain Ghana's finest, romantic and sexy commentator ba ko the animal rights lawyer. We share me obitimi afrem SM Fasaka chene ho na nyesen ache sa chi say be a fake original and kase ne kai say no beauty shines brighter than a good heart. For knowledge go to school, for wisdom go on your knees. Be a pineapple stand to wear crown and be sweet on the inside.
Thank you very much, Stephen Mireku. You just heard a tidbit from the world of sports. And again, if you missed out, the Black Queens will be playing today against Algeria in the quarterfinals of the Women Africa Cup of Nations. Yesterday, we saw Nigeria pummel Zambia. And that Zambia team, or the Copper Queens of Zambia, are managed by former Ghana coach Nora Hotel. They were really battered. They were torn into shreds. And people were asking questions. Nora, no any. That is the Nora. If you do not believe in your own, you'll be asking questions like this. We have Basigi hovering in that's Tanzania. We have Mesitego at Pubimai. You decided to go for Nora. And then when you have been pummeled, you are asking questions. Don't worry. We are waiting for today. If Kim Lasbjörkegren is also pummeled by Algeria, we will still ask questions. We look at that game briefly. Then the bigger one, of course, will be should His Excellency John Dramani Mahama pull foot regarding constructing new stadia in the other regions, on the new regions, plus the existing ones. Already, the existing ones are never in good shape. It be a proper. It be crowded. They make a siponde biscuit. It is breaking down into shreds. Adani biscuit. Accra Sports Stadium is the only one that can host grade A matches or CAF or FIFA sanctioned matches. Baba Yara is struggling. Even though they are putting that into shape. Tamale, Cape Coast has lost it. All of them. Should President concentrate on those 6 stadia rather than spending money to build new ones in the newly created regions? That's the topic on the table, plus the WAFCON, Ghana versus Algeria. Your messages are welcome. 0599-922-922, 0599-922-922. Send a text message, a WhatsApp message, or a voice note. You will simply do. Patrick Bonny is seated. Neil Lamptey is also seated. Thomas Moran, I don't know. I don't want to say maybe he has overslept. He's not in yet. We're also live on Facebook, Radio Good 905 FM. Radio Good 905 FM. We are live on Facebook. You can also watch us and send your message through to that platform. Let me welcome the gentleman. But before that, let's listen to former president, and then it has nothing to do with the stadium, but his voice must be heard so that you will know that he's the one we are discussing at the moment.
The Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, Minister for Sports and Recreation, I don't envy your job. You have the monumental task of restoring Ghana to its pride of place in African and world sports. The shambles that is Ghana sports today is completely unacceptable for a country with our pedigree, and I expect that you inject transparency, professionalism, and modernity into the management of the sector. I expect that you concentrate on building up all the sports disciplines, and I know the Ghana Football Association would be a good place to start, to work to make sure that we return Black Stars to its glory days.
And I was former I don't move down. Former president, really? President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Charlie pressure no dosu. Shamaba, I hope I got the pronunciation right. Watching you live from Tadi. More update on Second D 11 Wise FC. Hey, Second D 11 Wise. I'm on some more. I want to Second Division. Greetings to Captain Kwesin, Director of Takrady Port, and Honorable Grace Ayensu Dankwa, MP for Esikado Ketain, Kojokrom constituency, alias Legendary Woman. Starboy, watching the show live and clear at Ahafouano Mim Airport. Starboy, thank you. Abdul Rashid Jibril Sawadogo, good morning, family. Great job watching you from Syracuse, New York. Emmanuel Mensah, This your message is not for us. Don't worry. We shall read when it is necessary. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I hope everything is fine with you. Legendary Thomas Moreau is not yet in, so we will wait for him. If he comes in, then he will join the show. But just like we do it every other Saturday, pre and post program, we allot some minutes for some campaign. As for Patrick, he's already into his sanitation campaign. So, Patrick must reposition himself. Patrick is dressed in Los Angeles Lakers apparel, so to speak. Los Angeles Lakers. I have not
specifically.
LeBron James. LeBron James 23. Oh man, I don't know Patrick to be a fan of basketball. Maybe you tell me about it before he embarks on his campaign. Patrice.
Sorry.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm good.
Are you a fan of basketball? Okay, when we were in school, yes. I remember. When we were in school, yes. Our basketball team was one of the best in the whole of Greater Accra.
Yeah, that was where I grew up in Tudutu. So Lebanon House.
Okay, correct. Lebanon House.
Yeah, Lebanon House. So you go and watch the universities and Charlie, very, very nice. Is it what games? Is it Sasa or something? Sesa games.
Security service and what? And also Gunu.
Oh, Charlie. So they recruit these sports men and women into
the national team.
Yes.
Especially from the senior high schools.
Yeah.
Oh, Manele.
I think that was where, but that was where the love for basketball and everything grew. But football is the ish, so it took all our attention.
But me, I've always said, if I was taller, I would have played basketball. Me, I love basketball.
But in Ghana, doesn't pay.
Me too, coin.
Most of our guys from secondary school were with the ball all the time in our communities. They don't do anything with it. Yeah.
And they give up.
Exercising and that kind of thing. And I think
I few years anymore.
Oh, but
no,
the basketball guys.
No, the flex.
The flex.
Look at the apparel they wear.
Neat, the foot.
The foot.
No, the bandana. It's nice.
But
they are more disciplined than the footballers.
Yeah, their training is very difficult. The training they go through,
very rigorous.
Very Charlie, it's not easy. Accra Technical University, one of the best in the country. Basketball team. I tell you, this what's the name? Sprite. Basketball championship. Yausechi. And then Patrick Akoto. Patrick Akoto. I mean, when I was in Accra Poly, Charlie, the whole Ghana moved me. University of Ghana, it's a fact. They know. Yeah, they know. Oh no, this one, if you give them the chance to speak, the course will come. People will tell you that Accra Poly when it comes to
even University of Ghana cannot stand you.
University of Ghana, so on your size near.
Thomas Moreau is in. He's seated at my far right. He's late, but no problems.
But he's not the late.
He's not the late, yes. But he is late. Patrice, your campaign starts now.
Thank you.
Whatever you want to speak.
Yeah. Good morning to our listeners out there. And I love the team that we have in the studios, and then there's more pressing issues that we should be talking about every now and then. So as for me, I'll always be talking about the sanitation issues here and there. And then I think the ocean that we see out there, it serves us.
Apple,
no, it's serving. So when you live around the coastal belt, you realize that say if you are bokra the dinding crown, I do baby from a baby buffet also, blows from the sea to the land to cool the system.
The seashore has never been hot.
Yes,
Charlie,
you get it.
Beautiful place to be.
But what we've seen now is that you see the tidal waves and those kind of things. We are somehow the cause of it. Humanity is the cause of it, because we are growing in terms of population. We've started encroaching some parts of the land, the earth. So people are living at Choko, Bukum, those Tema Newtown and Co. The population is becoming huge. Some are extending themselves into, filling the lands, and then they are building and those kind of things. So sometimes, we are affected by our own actions. And then one of the biggest thing that we do that is contributing is the plastic waste and that kind of thing. I say they walk into the sea. Yeah, they walk into the sea. So this morning we will have to champion that cause to make sure that the government comes into this. I think if you look at almost every part of the world, the developing countries, we are mostly affected by this canker, where we produce plastics and then they end up in the sea here and there. So there's a need for us to come together as a government and fight it. When there are conferences outside, you see our people, they will employ 10, 20 people to go and sit at the conference here and there. But whatever that is being taught there, when they come, they don't preach it. They come and keep quiet. They take their money and come and sit in Ghana and then share their per diems. But whatever they go out there for, they don't come and talk about it. So this morning, it is something that I want to touch on, so that we will consider putting the sea in a good shape. Our river, the water bodies, very, very important to us.
Sure. Campaign starts now, 1 minute.
All right. On a lighter side, with what Patrick said about the sea not getting, it's always cold. I remember back in the days, growing up, I lived at White House, just Choko White House here. So there was this time, this Easter period, churches came for convention. So we virtually played around that side. So a group of people came. You could see where they are coming from. There's no sea. So they were very, very amazed, like being in shore, being roll on a band. We were just playing there. And then she left. So in the evening when she was coming back, she came with cassava, a small piece of cassava. And then she threw it into the sea, thinking that it would be like the sea was going to boil the cassava because of how she sees the sea.
Yeah.
And then she waited for, after some minutes, the water just brought the cassava. She took it and brought it. And I said, then I'm being you. You understand? And it is true. You see, all of the waste that we do from any part of the capital goes straight into the sea. Because for some reasons, and in God's own wisdom, all the other water bodies find their way to the sea.
Yeah.
So any waste we do finds its way to the sea, which is very bad. Just 3 days ago, I was using the beach road from the Lavender Hill to and it was bad. Dogo, any person we are jogging here. It's not. I don't feel a landing site because we're not. And the plastic waste there, it was very bad, very, 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 very bad.
The mindset of the Ghanaian is not good. Your 1 minute is up. Don't worry. We'll come back and do it. Thomas Moreau.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Because when I tell you 1 minute, you go 2 minutes. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Any campaign.
If you give me 1 minute and I'll go 2 minutes, except I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, then you just cut that blood.
It is a rule and a
no
regulation.
Problem. If 1 second, I will say
so 30 minutes. Your 30 minutes starts now. It's 35. 35
today is Sabbath. So let me thank Yeshua HaMashiach.
But on a more serious note, don't add Paul Biya.
Look, Paul Biya is still the president of Cameroon.
Don't add Paul Biya.
You even call Onana your former president. So
he's former, he's gone.
Yeah, but you still use former president.
Paul Biya, don't add Paul Biya.
I know Paul Biya is one of the corrupt question mark leaders in the world.
Why do you greet him?
He's still the leader of Cameroon.
Okay.
So long live Paul Biya, long live Cameroon, and long live the lion. Long live Kevin Taylor. These are freedom fighters.
Long live Ibrahima Traoré.
Yeah. Look, these are freedom fighters. And long live, how do you call it, Julius Malema. Or see, any platform I'll get, I will expose America.
Is that 30 minutes is going, 30 seconds is going.
Just let me add to what Patrick was saying. Look, I'm telling you, I've been telling the black man is an animal. We are a bunch
some people say you should tone down on that statement.
No, look. Tell them, some of us, we don't just have traveled all over, almost about 90% in the world. I know what I'm saying. The black man is one of the most dirtiest person. Look, go to Togo here, go to Nigeria. Oh, a disaster. Just they realized they are one of the most dirtiest people in the world. So they had to go and build Abuja. That makes the place so nice, because from Lagos to Abuja is almost 720 kilometers by land. You can't go. You even go. We don't have money to go. And when you go there, they don't sleep store on Chumi. So if you don't have to, you can't go to Abuja and go.
Abuja, there be residential area.
Yeah. So they almost about 95% of the embassies have all moved to Abuja. So what I'm saying, look, they are dirty people. Look, I'm just coming from the friend who came from Germany. I just see him off. He's going to Kumasi. I'm from the new plant station. Look, just now, after the program, go to where the buses are parked and everything. Go and see filth. Bola. Na loduni. Menana bola na kem kololi. What kind of people are we? And this waste, the Germans call it tute. What is it? The black politics. Go and see. The president even said he was going to change whatever. When you go to Britain, they use paper bag.
We are Ghana.
No, what we are saying is, look, because we cannot control, because when you go to any supermarket, they sell this polythene bag. So anybody in Europe, you meet him,
the paper bag.
The Ashanti say, "Danko, no, we see what the BB Ashanti bottle ne what one because it's Kanye with polythene bag."
Okay,
because
what I'm saying
is done. What I'm saying is, 30 seconds more. Support, but the president should come in
and do what?
He shouldn't say with his mouth. He should act.
Oh, but when he puts people there to act, nobody will do campaign again. Campaign is finished. When I give you your 30 minutes, maybe you can yours 5 minutes. You can.
No, 5 seconds. But still, we are a bunch of dirty people coming.
Campaign is finished. I've taken everybody off air, and I'm still the monkey in the chair. My name is Adamu Muftau. We are live on Facebook, Radio Good 905 FM. Thomas Moro is here, Patrick Boni is here, and Neil Lamte is here. 16 regions. Yes, we have to start from there. Black Queens in India. It will be a flash in the pan because I'm sorry. No. We won't pray for that to happen. We won't pray for that to happen. Whether Algeria
Jewish. So if I'm praying for that to happen.
So let's listen to President Mahama on the issue of building new stadiums in the 6 new regions.
Under sports and recreation, modern sports stadia are to be built for the 6 new regions and other regions that do not have them. As I speak, the Minister of Sports and Recreation is overseeing the design of modern sports stadia for the 6 new regions and the regions that don't have them. And so Western North is going to receive a modern sports stadium.
So we all heard it for ourselves. His Excellency, JDM, 6 new regions, 6 new stadiums or stadia. Where do I start from? Let me start from my left. Ni?
Sure.
Should we put foot, concentrate on 5 already existing stadia, or still 6 new regions? When we get 6 new plus they already exist for 5, that makes it 11. So that maybe one day we can host FIFA World Cup.
Okay. Before that, I wanted to touch on what Thomas was saying about this polythene bag something.
Yeah.
Is it not wonderful that you wake up one morning, I'm going to shop at Makola. You meet about 6 or 7 people you want to buy from. Everybody gives you a polythene bag.
Okay.
Everybody gives you a polythene bag. Or if 10 people, but from our polythene bag, okay, but I feel ball like share. And this is gradually not helping us. Why don't you go with a big shopping bag? Everything you buy goes into it. She no fair no buy call he no about black rubber. Call he no fair no buy no black rubber. Black. Okay, be 15 fair black rubber.
Oh,
I can't black rubber.
I never knew you were going to make sense. So that was why I cut you. I've never thought about this. It's a serious matter.
So why don't you go with a big shopping bag? Everything you buy goes into that bag. We are done.
And it's not a deal. If for 20
Moro, your time is. I'm taking you off, Thomas Moro.
Everyone is giving.
But
you.
your matter, hey, this matter is serious.
You see, the moko enike eba ekulegbe no eba yishi eke efifen ku mi o fan bi efifen if egme for gbe no keke, and it's creating fear.
Wow.
And it's really destroying our society.
Serious. I never thought about it.
It's really destroying our society.
I never thought about it.
So we need to recycle our mind as a people.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
We really need to recycle our mind.
Wow.
Now to
JDM.
the issue at hand. In school low P50 wonu. Yes.
Plenty me doesn't spoil soup.
Yeah. If we're going to get even good stadia at every community. If we should get even every junction a good sporting facility, it wouldn't have been a problem
at all.
But I will discuss what the Europe. We see clubs around that
parks,
which can host Ghana. Does it is it Ghana Nigeria the friendly the 4 nation tournament?
Yeah.
But yeah, you understand? But Ghana, our maintenance culture is a problem. PSG in France, there's a club that has qualified for the league, and their stadium is just across PSG's good uniform. It's really good after 2 there's a stadium, 2 stadiums. It is nice, but in Ghana, when in 2008 Ghana got a nod to host the AFCON, I remember very well that Accra Sports Stadium was pulled down. Kumasi Sports Stadium was pulled down. Was reconstructed. Biana, when you go, how does it look like? Now we can't even meet the standard that FIFA that CAF requires, which is very bad. Tamale was constructed. Isipon was constructed. Isipon is now even
biscuit.
You know,
broken biscuit.
And then a former minister came to tell us that what was underway in the fear of Agbena.
So now Moleke
the former minister of state.
Yeah.
That we can't take good care of what we have. For me, with what the president said, yes, it's a step in the right direction, but we should make sure that we maintain these the ones that we have for them to meet even FIFA standard before we go and say we are constructing new ones. Because
FIFA standard
because
same
Cape Coast Sports Stadium. It was nice.
Yeah, it was CAF standard.
It
is not CAF standard.
Nothing to write home about. And you know, Ghana was small. If something new comes, you all push attention to that side.
That's sickness, eh?
When Dr. Kwamchi built his stadium for Nations FC, everything, GFA, FA Cup, everything is sent there. Legon. They say now MPP is having a program at Legon.
Yeah, as we speak.
So what are you doing to ourselves? Near no don't maintain in Lehue. Accra Sports Stadium, we were here when a music artist was given the nod to go and host a show. Now Tamoto bike a picture. A Tamoto bike. I feel to treat a picture.
Stone Boys concert.
Yes, why do we do this to ourselves? Which is very, very, very bad. When you want to maintain none one here. Or maintain. And I was listening to you when I was coming. You're talking about successive government continuing what the previous government left off.
This country.
Kwame Isiama, the former sports minister.
Isiama.
Yes, said that he was going to construct AstroTurf. No, it wasn't standard, but I could see saying, even when the same government, but he was not the minister of sports anymore. Another person came, Echano, in the same government. Echano. So what do you expect, or why do you expect another government to come and they won't do it? When President Mama left, E-blocks, schools, ni what we can be. I should be a job. Ni Kanji MPP government it would have helped. You understand? So we all need to see. Trust me. If President Mama starts this stadiums, building this stadium, and then he leaves without completing them, the next government that will come will never continue.
Wow, stuff.
This is really, really, really hurting us as a country.
Your messages are welcome. Adam Lumo, Muftar, please allow the man to talk. No, if you allow Thomas Moro, we won't finish. I won't allow him like that. I have to. Then Shehu Aya is watching us from Qatar. Thank you very much, Shehu Aya. When we finish, I'll give you a call. And your messages are welcome on Facebook, Radio Good 905 FM. And then WhatsApp message 0599-922-922, 0599-922-922. WhatsApp message, text message, and voice note. Send them through. We shall play them. We shall read your messages when we activate the phone lines when it is time for it or to read your messages. Patrick Boney, number 23, LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers, black, white, yellow, and move to match. Patrice.
You know, Mufta, they should tell you that I'm going to Ametu. Oh yeah, I'm being honest.
No, you want to run away from Ghana?
Oh yeah. Me going to Ametu.
Yeah.
So now I'm preparing my mind for Thomas Moreau. I mean, he's our traveler. Like, whom be here we are still.
The whole thing is, this is the time you have to travel. This is the time you have the strength, everything in you.
Hey, somebody has sent an interesting message. Neil Latte, I'm sure he's sending a message from the UK. He says, if you step foot in any of UK stadiums pitch, you'll be jailed. That is the grass, green grass.
I mean, they have stewards.
Yep.
The system is working 247.
Thank you, Neil Latte. Oh, Ghana.
That's why we have stewards. You know, when the Blasters are playing, I did one song, Boja Boja with them.
Yeah, Boja Boja steward. It's not Boja Boja, it's an experience.
Yeah. I love doing it. You know, you are standing by the pitch and you are watching everything that goes on. And
we are not a serious country. Somebody like you, the way you experience stewardship, they should have made you write something and go and put it in the one of the libraries so that people come and read about stewardship. Thomas Moreau, your time is not up. Oh, Thomas Moreau. Patrick.
I think Ghanaians gave us his child there. A green grass technology, Mr. Boyne.
Frank Boyne.
Yes, I was having a chat with him at the stadium before.
Brilliant guy.
Yeah, before the game. And then I was asking him how they manage the pitch here and there. So he was telling me that they have to put in a lot of fertilizer, making sure that they trim the grasses and those kind of things. So they will put a line so that people don't cross it onto the pitch. So the message that the person sent.
Neil Latte sent.
Yeah, I stand to believe what he's saying. That if you are not working on the pitch, you are not part of the team, you cannot go onto the pitch. You get it? So it is true what he sent out there. When it comes to the stadium building that John Dramani Mahama, the sitting president, His Excellency, spoke about, I think it's a very good idea. But the question we have to ask ourselves is it that pressing? Do we need it? You see, we spoke about Bibeni Gold Stars qualifying for CAF competition and they are thinking about where to play their games. So in this vein, it would have been nice to have a stadium at wherever they are, that region. But the question is, we don't love football in this country. I keep saying it. We don't love, I will use the word love, I'm not using the word like or whatever. We don't love football in this country. Before you invest into something, you need to look at the profits you are going to gain. If you are going to put up a stadium in all the regions, what is the benefit that the country is going to get from doing that? When clubs are playing, how many people go to the stadium? So imagine Accra Sports, we have our 40,000 seater. And then House of Oak, Great Olympics, when they are playing out there, you have about 30,000 every week going in there. The country will get their taxes from these clubs and put it in the coffers so that they'll rake in some money from spectatorship. Wow. But we don't watch football. So when the government puts in money into putting up stadiums across the country, they will be there. It will not be in procurement. We have value for money. So this is typically there will be no value for that investment. That is why what he said is good, but from my view and the course that I studied, procurement and supply chain, this thing there will not be value for money. An example is a Sipon Stadium. Sitting is there. You get it? People will be, we need a stadium, we need it. They put it up, there's nothing going on there. And it is, looking like a defunct structure sitting out there. And we are now calling for another 6 in other regions. No, I think that, we should look at how more pressing issues. Temasport Stadium, the whole Ghana, this whole country that we find ourselves, the best place you can get players is Tema. Wafa, when they came to Sugakope, my father took me there. And then the white man told my father that anytime the whole country, when they are scouting players, the white man said it is Tema. That is where they get the players that they want. The quality players, they get them in Tema. The question, what is the state of the Tema Sports Stadium? So there is a need for us. Look, there are great players that played for Ghana and Europe and that kind of thing. That came from Tema. So you need a very simple, nice facility there so that people who come to this country to come and follow Thomas Partey and co. will know where they started. You get it? So you can even do a museum in Tema Sports Stadium. Thomas Partey, Ishmaelado, those guys who made it, Joe Familia, the great names. Those guys, they are small museum and they'll be there. So when people come to Ghana, they want to see where Thomas started football, Tema Youth, Tema Sports Stadium, they'll come and see these facilities. But when you are thinking about putting a building, look, and when it comes to climate change, which is global warming and those kind of things, sports is a major contributor to it. Climate change. I was doing a course online, and then from the outline, when I was learning the process, I got to realize that climate change, sports is a major contributor to it. Aside the industries that are springing up in the, developed countries. The reason why they are saying sports is a contributor is, look, you see the stadium that the president is talking about. When we want to put them up, the land that we are going to cultivate, the land that we are going to use, might be having trees out there. We'll clear the land. We'll clear all these trees. What are we doing to the system?
Exposure.
You see, we'll clear the land and destroy that whole forest or whatever that is there and put up that big building.
Okay.
The structure will be there. One, when you are hosting games, the lightning system produces heat.
Absolutely.
So it affects the climate. The plastics that are going to be used in construction, they also emit certain toxic chemicals. So it affects the system. When there's going to be a major competition, like in Accra, and then let's say AFCON, you see planes flying from various countries to the country. They emit what? You see? So all these things contribute.
Going to the stadium.
They contribute to climate change in the world. So sports is a major contributor to it. So we, from where we sit, we are affected by the ramifications of this climate change. But you see, the Europeans are feeling it more because now the weather, the heat in Europe is unbearable. You get it. In the past, they don't experience some of these things, but the ice. When you go to the polar regions, the ice, they are melting and that kind of thing. You get it. Here in Ghana or in Africa, because industrialization and sports facilities are not huge here, we are not feeling the effect that much. But when we begin to destroy our forests and say we are building stadium here and there, we are forgetting, we are bringing another problem to ourselves. You get it? So building a stadium at this moment, look, Mr. President, I don't think it is the right thing to do now. You get it? Nobody, the president is, he's doing well in terms of what he's doing. At the moment when you go and bring in some of these things and you are unable to do it, the next 4 years, your party, when you are going to campaign, people will bring it up. People will bring this very issue up. We're in Ghana, we voted the former President Akufo-Addo into office. He told all of us that he was going to work on the Korle Lagoon. They went out there, did a short cutting or so. It was all over. Did you realize that when it was time for elections, those videos popped up? People started speaking about it. Nobody asked the president to go and do that thing at the time. But then it affected them. So whatever he wants to do, it's a good thing. But from where we sit now, Accra Sports Stadium, why are we using banners at a certain portion of the stadium?
That place is more like a death trap.
Death trap.
Yeah.
You get it? Why don't you concentrate on fixing that very one?
Yeah.
Turning the lighting system into solar. You get it? So that at least we can
save money from ECG.
So let us put this thing aside. This is my opinion, though. Yeah. They know what they want to do, but this is my opinion as a sports pundit.
It makes a lot of sense. And talking about the Tema Sports Stadium, Yao Mpofu-Ankra, National Sports Authority Director General, visited that place, and it is an eyesore. The place has been taken over by rodents and reptiles. Owo ena Nkusie ena Inkura ena what Tema Sports Stadium. Whole sports stadium is the same. And then he came to write, hey, The job hard, but sake of God, country and JM, we go succeed. This is Yampo of Ankra's Facebook page, and I had to screenshot it for the sake of today's program. And we are saying, if the job hard for Tema Sports Stadium, even, you know Tema Sports Stadium, yeah. Because a FA Cup, when is it Amidaos beat Kotoko? Yeah, I think Amidaos beat Kotoko that fateful day. Charlie, one of the most beautiful and simply put stadia in Ghana, Tema Sports Stadium. If you take out Tema and come to Liberty, simple, very friendly, but it is rotten.
Yeah.
Any Bisa say, should we concentrate on these facilities rather than talking about building 6 new ones? Patrick has made his case. Nilamte has made his case. Now, the boy is in the court of our senior man, Thomas Moreau Best. Brabini.
Yeah, Charlie.
Now then.
Yeah, Moses Bayano, I am. No, what is he out saying? A job that you have to do, you are calling God's name. You should even stop it. For all this year, when did he know the station was wrong? Papa, said, look, he's not the way you are even reading a
screenshot here. I say, hey, the job hard,
the job hard.
But sake of God, country and GM will go succeed.
Those who are listening, you should just keep. I don't want to use it. I would have used a strong German. Don't use so that's what I'm saying. You should just keep quiet, keep mute. The German say, if you want to nerve me, I will nerve you. We have to nerve him. You should go and find the word nerve. Look, Muftau, what I'm saying, look, our leaders are a bunch of, I don't know, dirty people. Before, look, he's we voted for him. He's just a president.
He's not just. He's the president of the land.
Accepted. Yes. But we men are making kusio. So
but who
can be? So
Patrick,
who say
okay, my dean.
That is it.
What
I'm saying is, Tema, painful good Tema. Look at what Patrick was brilliant, fantastic.
Sometimes I'm tempted to side with you.
If young lay people are, if they've not given that job to her, if we have that now, so are you telling Sa Penina or to say, Sa met me a vote as minister, MP, assemblyman, what is their name?
MC, DC, you look at nominated.
Papa, look, so I give any home with him. They're a bunch of corrupt question mark people, wrong square pegs in round holes. Do you want to tell me, say, so look, the district assembly have to take care of our stadiums. So to me, Munyansa offer these people to take tax. Go to Kumasi and tell the AMA 24 hours to take care of Kumasi sports in Kwame Nkrumah was in here. He was one of the brilliant leaders in the world, not Africa, not whatever. Nkrumah built park and gardens to make sure these our leaders, these corrupt thieves, our leaders who set park and gardens in
grass,
set institutions. PWD were building buildings. No, SCC. Well, they were building buildings, and PWD was building. Almost all the bridges in Ghana here were built by PWD, and SCC. All government estate houses were built by SCC. So all these things, UTC, food and how do you call it?
Food and Drugs Authority.
No, we had food distribution.
Okay, yeah.
UTC, everything outside when you go there is there. We're building Sanyo. Sanyo was building TV, fans, wireless. First, when you go to the villages, the center of the village, there's a pole, and you see this wireless with a wooden something.
Kofi Adika.
No more that. You see it in the middle of the, so around 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when they come from their farms, they go with chairs and tables and go and sit there and be listening what is going on. Oh, Yeshua.
And 6 new stadium, me and see.
What I'm saying is, you have Tema, one of the most dirty environment and beautiful.
Oh, Tema Sports Stadium.
So why can't our MPs now whatever?
Patrick Kunipan saying the rapper about Obedi.
Sarkodie.
David.
Only the least said about
the former MP. Is it Titus Glover about Obedi?
When he said Titus, any braba, any this guy who was playing for Manchester.
Danny
Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
Oh, Danny Welbeck.
His uncle is
Abodobede.
yes. And you come and brag. Oh, we'll do this. Ne nashka je shianke ni bi na ama. E said ni na make ma.
Ne rap ke fatai. Abodobede.
Ashlocks. Muftau. So are they telling us there? There's what do they call it? They Tema Metropolitan Assembly.
TMA.
Look at the way they are stealing money.
TDC.
Look at the monies they are taking. Cannot go to Vaku and tell them, look, Vaku, the stadium is a square something.
And so, sir.
Vaku, take one stand and build and make it Vaku stand. Go to Gapoha. Gapoha, build one stand and name it Gapoha stand. Go to TOR. Go to GMPC. What do we get from this bullshit? Excuse me
We are on radio.
Look, this microphone is a dirty microphone.
It is never a dirty microphone.
It's so annoying.
Speaking into the dirty microphone.
Look, it's so annoying because look.
But you have not spoken about whether or not we should build
this
new
microphone
stadia.
takes
You have not spoken about whether we should build
whatever.
new stadia. You are just accusing people. So
Who am I
six,
accusing?
6 new stadia. Yensi anase mi yensi.
President
yes,
Nadi
yes,
on
yes,
a
yes.
possible and also busy.
Ehe.
Intini Boshe and he should do it because you could say we share bono and the who say it is sent to Magufin on any so not just only no credit for
That over to me a tria science.
what is what we are saying. You stand in front of the whole Ghana and tell the whole world and promise say you are going to share. Look, those people if Mahama doesn't build that stadium for them. Oh.
Debio, oh, my four.
Yeah.
Now, catch on my phone, you know, so but to shoe.
Yeah.
Na say oko eno sebe oko si kwa munisika sem ankoye e na oba na okache o ma say oh me me de esi ene de esi nti shoe 4 ne de mintumi nto nti meto chale wote mum na amamo say no de enye boni o
Come and tell them before you go and do it.
Emba be catch o mu
Catch o mu say
JDM
me
tell them say chale kronisika sem nyanti no yen twensa ne nko 5 stadiums no.
Fine. What I'm saying is ono ane shebo obi amba nenu say anchichire na nse ngu na chi
Debi
ono ane shebo say so we should go and build it for those people. Promise. So I catch also beto aduane amomu de bia. Also be see stadium amomu. Because sports no they have a whole lot of ebikura one day one player be free mu aba. Sika obenya betumi to borehole be 3-4 amomu. So why don't you build that mini stadium about 5,000 capacity stadium for them? Because you look at the environment, then you build a stadium. Papa, look at, say, it's so annoying. Bufu time. Say, see, it's now this and penny phone in catches or muko school abruchri. Look,
Oklahoma.
Lasso University also muko. No, I was taught by me, and I say, when you come to my place, me does been kramachichum. Because the chairman, so I don't know what here. So I have rubber, which is plastic, me wo tin, konko, ena bia ya fufu banchi body hunu ni no. Machichem. So I know this, and toa bibi kran toa bina me no Patrick drone kakra to anana me akoto. I have bottles that uba bibia wo.
So I'll come back to you this question for all of us.
When you summarize what I'm saying.
Summarize, then I'll
so what
go
I'm saying is
come back.
Young Kasano, because of our attitude, I've been told the black man is an animal. Look at Cape Coast, very beautiful environment, stadium, nice mountains, big kakrani yesium. Unim say bobo na dwarfs anyway. Unim say they did underground lights.
Okay.
Omo the lights share for mo se be ya ade sana e bia at night near bobola. Lights na wo form no e be ma wo hunkwan no.
Wow.
I'll call them animals. You share dwarfs are omo di mboba e bobo
light.
Omo say light na wo form ni nyina. Are you not an animal? Do we have to build a new stadium for you? No, it's so annoying. I must say that stadium was one of the beautiful stadiums.
Beautiful.
Yeah, said dwarfs now. Omufi say bibi na omuntiasia. Omudi abubas bobo lights. Go there. Let's go to Cape Coast and inspect what is there.
So the thing is not about leadership; it's about citizenship. Citizens are
they don't arrest anybody.
They don't arrest anybody.
They don't arrest anybody. No, we are not taking people. So, Mahama should look. We have companies who have drilled into our pocket for the past 30, 40. This communication, whatever. What do we get from them? What do we get from them? So, can't you call because of I don't want to mention the name. Tell them, look, I want you.
MTN is a sponsor of one of our
MTN.
shows. So MTN.
Look at them. Go to South Africa and go and see what MTN has done.
They sponsored the 2010 World Cup. They have money.
They sponsor the league in South Africa. Everything damn shit in South Africa, MTN do it. Where do they get? They come and take
PSL is not sponsored by MTN. South Africa Premier League is sponsored by one betting company.
Do you know what they get from the MTN people to do?
Hey, they are MTN top 8. Big money.
Yeah. When they mention the money, if you can use it, if in Ghana here, you can use it about 10 years.
I'm telling you.
Look,
hey, MTN top 8 is big
and
money.
Things they give to players.
Yeah,
best player, everything. Top. So that is the reason. So what I'm saying is the government have promised they should go and build that
stadium for people.
Mini stadium, about 5,000 capacity stadium. Give it to them. At least these kids, schools and whatever. They can also go and train. Just at least get one player out of them, and you can even do something. If Mani and Salah, Eto'o, Gitam and Co, Mark Vivian Foy can build a 5 million worth stadium for the Cameroonians, why can't Party can do it? Almost Kudus, the money is getting. Do you think Kudus cannot build a small mini stadium for his village?
It is his money.
But
it's Western money.
But he won't do it because they are question mark players. They won't do it for their village.
They are not question mark players.
Thomas, bro, that part there when you enter,
it is wrong.
It is wrong.
I'm coming. These are some of your mentality that you have.
And say, I'm building this for my community.
Look, I can't go to say man of voice. For if Party, Asamoah and those guys sit here.
Yeah.
For Adebayo to go and build about 200 boreholes in the north, Ubedjamo.
Oh, but Asamoah has done boreholes.
It's not about Asamoah. It's not about. Look, Adebayo go to the region and build a cheap compound.
Yes.
I counted he had about 200 boreholes.
But you see,
bring some sick. This guy,
Moro, relax.
Kids.
This is
that is skinned like crocodile.
This is Adebayo.
He brought them to Kolibu and said any money they were going to.
But you have no idea what Asamoah is doing for people under wraps.
I don't want to know. He should tell you, come and tell us. He shouldn't hide.
No.
You see, it's only bad things that you hide it.
Islam. You see, they say when the right hand does the good, the left must not see it. That's how God wants good to be done. Oh, yeah, they are now on farm broadcasting. And the purpose of God.
Yes.
Wanting the own papa the Obabeka.
David, it's also
when you build a borehole for your village, what have you done? You've done nothing.
I'll come back to you.
Thomas Moro, this very issue, me, and yes, I mean support it. I said now,
support
it. No, me but. And yes, I mean support it the Okano. But you see, you wanted to play football. You started in your community. Yeah. Myself, I went through that. Okay. The communities that we find ourselves, the people there are wicked. They don't help. Let me finish. Look, you will see young boys playing football around, good players. We go and sit and watch them. They are working. They have the resources. They will not call these kids and say, Bomodin, so boots. Boots. I will buy boots for you.
Some coins.
My Jesse, so that the boy will be programmed right from the get-go. Say, people in the community supported. So, but we are wicked people in our societies. Yeah, Bobo no be so be man say G1 photo boots. What Bobo we no pension kra no ma unya na unam. Na nipa ni year. Then the community is expecting a player.
I will do
it. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's advise ourselves.
Patrick just said.
Yeah.
No me footballer ko. Go on footballer ko.
But you see the guy you are speaking
I Mr. Benin Mensah.
Mr. Benin Mensah says I'm excited about the guest speaking panelists on the show. That's the spirit. Big ups to him. Is that Bulldog? No, it's not Bulldog. Radio Goals listenership is our 70% Ghana Dangwe, and I hope others will take a cue. Mr. Bedu Mensa.
A former national team player, Papa, Choco. Then times, ke liberty sheba do get na. The ke na bonu kulo hin obu no ya jogi no ya. Many bana sky boy amen no go attach.
Those things.
I don't
want to say my own. Somebody looked at me and said you are too short to play in that position.
That's it.
Come in, coach. Waka baby. That was what killed my spirit. You are too short to be a defensive midfielder.
The community doesn't help the footballers when they are growing up. It is a fact. There's one guy in my area there, Campus and Babangida. That guy, deformed guy in Zongo. Look at how he's not working. You put these boys together morning, evening. Now I pump Jesse Amomo. Oh no, that boy who is not working, doing anything. Now I think he's teaching them. Disabled inside. Now Obon say, Ohumi about state 10 because me bo calling man Obebe sharing so only me. So I watch him and I'm like, look, but there are so many people who have it. They have the resources in our communities. They will not do it. And Tinipanu Pie now be stand on Naska. You are sitting there somewhere we should contribute to the progress of these boys.
Okay, now the next question is President Mama says if he builds all those 6 new stadia, it will bring talent out.
Exactly.
Yeah. 20-30 years ago, Abedipele and Co were playing on grassless pitches. We saw quality players. When that time we didn't have all those structures, we were producing quality players.
Because we had
now that we have plenty. Black Stars is suffering. Under 20 is suffering. 17 is suffering. Women are suffering. Do we really need new stadia in 6 new regions? Should we focus on capacity building or we need new stadia? Nilamti.
Syria, no really nakano and then times we get Benjamin.
Damn it.
Benjamin, they don't have internet to learn from wherever.
And you know, okay, at 33:10.
If I make a 7 p.m. and after GT, they quit
Sports Highlights.
Yes. We need investment. We need to invest in our clubs and in our players. That is the most important thing. Tomobeni your player and Gino. Encourage more. Ekolepwe ebo mode nshi o encouragement tepu. Bachileke aiko. But now that we have luxury, we have anything at our disposal.
Everything.
Hey! And the influx of foreign content is also destroying most of our athletes. Because if you like mind you training in better can training kids
so there are more pressing issues than building stadiums.
You understand? We need to invest the small and the little that we have. Ghana Chad at Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm sure Patrick might have seen it. Sprinkler say it could be here for mommy and mommy. I know.
And people were
we're clapping for
it. We need to invest in the little that we have. When you build the jugba, because if you can't build and you're always building new one without maintaining investing into the old one, what are we doing? We are just wasting resources. Let's just invest in the league, the Ghana Premier League. KB and the Ghana Premier League, I pay player commit let's say 10,000. Yeah. Let's say 10,000 cities a month.
You know we'll go anywhere. Sure, they will Ghana.
We should invest in what we have.
Kai.
Even national team just put it, you got to lower the junior size put it, no problem.
Oh, Charlie.
National team just now boy. Can Blaster say fine. Should be no under 20 and 17. Benny Blaster with New Jersey and 17 with old one 2-3 seasons ago. We should invest in what we have. That's the most important. Anishka Ajeme.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Ona Anishka Ajeme Nikoni at least if they fine, Nika go back when I go. No, I feel no go back. So if the player struggles and passes through the hinterlands and gets to Europe, it actually go for it. A tradition for it. Kebe while any kona when it shine no Ghana player when they can't tell Keba no be bluffable. They are trouble matches they battle have trouble amount no pay.
Yes.
Because you didn't invest in the player. Enyebe na etole moko wale na walo kegmo fele do money tie ke player ku dikpo Vietnam bi wa wo le keba e dikpo America wa wo le keba which is very bad. So all boils down to investment. We should properly invest
in the little we have.
Yeah, of course.
And to add to what you said, you see when Ghana went to play that top 14, that
yeah.
the Unity Cup.
Yeah,
the game was played at Brentford Stadium. It's a club stadium.
I developed Karindov. I don't know.
Imagine that under 20 years amateur pram.
You.
I developed Karindov Keninku. I wanna try to. Tema wanna try to. On a group ABC. I spread. Koni dan small be anabola akwe. Koni tema bi wana match. All is stationing pram. Last time I was speaking, and a lot of people don't know this under 20 thing is going on in our pram.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not on TV.
Yes.
And it's not everybody who has a smartphone.
Of course.
How many of us in Ghana knows that Pram, Ghana Man, whatever,
Soccer Center of Excellence
can host national games? How many?
Pressing issues.
In 2018 when we hosted the Women's AFCON, the idea was how to work Cape Coast, how to work majority of fair Accra. What was the reason? As a majority of fair Accra, majority. What was the reason? But so we should invest in the little we have. At least we have Kumasi, we have Accra, we have Cape Coast.
You have Tamale.
Tamale put in China. No, I want to convert it with my partner. Ghana, that bay, deep for that bay.
You see, the funny aspect.
Takes over,
Oh, I just want to chip in. The funny aspect of it, when you take the Auditor General's report in this country, year on year, you will see institutions. Jeska, Bonyomo. They are not paying taxes back to the government and traveling allowance, and you get it. But you come to football, sports, and you cannot pay players. How do you call it? 1,000 Ghana. And we sit down and say we don't have money in this country. Go and take the Auditor's General reports every year on year. Pick it and read it and see the kind of money that is going through the system in this country. You see, I don't want to use certain words on us. I'm part, you are part.
You leave those words for Thomas Moreau.
Yes. I'm part, you are part, those listening to us are part.
Everybody.
We are all part of it.
Yare.
You see, we work on ourselves to get what we want. You get it? Yes. I don't care whether you go hungry. I want to drive a Jeep. So say, if I work on you to get it, I don't care. That is the system we are running.
Hey.
That's very bad.
Which is very bad. You want to buy a small car and drive yourself. You are working. You can't afford it. But the person who is your leader is having a V8 Land Cruiser, about 4 or 5 in his house. But what are we serving? Without a poor man, there's no rich man.
Absolutely. That's how God created the world.
Yes, that's how God created it. Yeah. So if you are a rich man, it is because of the poor man. That is why you are rich.
Yeah.
But we live in a system where people don't care. They vote for governments. They come to office. They say certain things. They come. They don't preach it. They preach it. They don't practice it. We need to invest. Look, if you look at some of our footballers, those who are doing boxing, Bukum Arena, when I go and see them, I watch the young boys. Nobody should tell you that the boys are lazy. No,
they are not.
You come and sit there and you are watching them when they are and then
punches.
Yes, you are clapping. The pain they are going through, and you say these boys are lazy.
The ordinary Ghanaian is
not lazy. So the president should not be thinking about
stadium.
Charlie, they want to let's maintain it.
Make it better.
Look, we've gone to Boteman.
Yeah.
Build that thing there. What is happening? What are we using it for?
Charlie, it's an they are taking over. When you go there, the land is vast. Patrice.
So now we want to go and do another one in others. No, why?
Charlie.
These things, Charlie. Look, Mr. President, we are sports guys. Sometimes those who write, people write. I remember there was we did where I work, and then we had to do commissioning of a new facility. I work with Ghana Library Authority. I will say it today. We were commissioning one of our libraries, and we invite big dignitaries to come. Vice President, I remember the Vice President came for the airport, the National Library at Kalkudi, that place. They came. We write the speech for them. People write the speech for them. The President, the Vice President, whoever is not working with the library. So what they come out there and read, is written by somebody who is working within. So there are some of the things that our leaders go out there and read to all of us. They don't have the experience of it. Yeah, trauma no more kind. Yeah, we are doing sports. Yeah. So what we see, where we go to, these people don't go.
No.
The president will not go to Accra Sports and some of the washrooms that we will go and visit and be talking about. So when somebody writes that Accra Sports Stadium is fit for purpose, washroom and everything fit, the president will go and stand there and read it.
Bros, Omale.
At the end of the day, no, the ordinary Ghanaian knows that what you are saying is not true. So when you are proposing ideas that I want to build stadium, sometimes they need the hardcore boys to go out there, go after writing and all those things. No one small be say, Uncle He said, do the people really need the stadium?
Fantastic.
If they don't need it, you let them change their speech.
Fantastic.
So sometimes I don't fault the leaders who read those things. It's the people who write it.
Moro,
you
have we shall activate the phone line very soon. We have 8 minutes. That's your free.
Muftau, it's sad. Every country's sports is gradually, how should I put it?
Rising.
Because of the media. It was football made in Germany.
Yeah.
German football rule for some time. The British sat down with everybody.
Italian came some way somehow.
The stakeholders. And just look, if the Germans, what can we also do to make sure we get to their level, or we even
do it better?
Because every copyright is beautiful than the original one.
Of course.
Because you add some small touches and it becomes so beautiful.
Yeah.
You go to South Africa, you see their London Bridge. It's beautiful than the British.
China copied. Now they are assembling better things from USA. China copying. Green. We don't hear those phones again. They are now, in fact, they are bigger than almost everybody.
Exactly. Every time we tell when you have a good leader, anything he brings to you is good.
John Mahama is a good leader.
When you have a bad leader, anything he brings is bad.
John Mahama is not a bad leader.
No, it's a saying sake. Good leader bring good things. Bad leader. My problem is, as Patrick was saying, that do the people need a stadium? But the president went around and found out that look at this. How do you call it? The new regions?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uti region, Savannah region.
Savannah, Uti. Look, the whole Savannah don't have anything. They feel, look, let's build just a 5,000 capacity stadium for them. The only thing is they have to take good care of it. No, our problem is maintenance, our maintenance culture. So we have to tax people. You go to other countries, what do they do that we cannot do? That their own is
perfect. We are struggling.
We are struggling everything. We've given jobs to wrong people. I don't want to use the name corrupt. We've given jobs to corrupt people. Define corruption. You take something that you know the thief. But when it gets there, we use those words. We have to imprison people. We have to sack people from their job. Because look at these wise jobs and whatever. He said, look, you have to report at 7 a.m. and close at 5. When you come even 7:01, you'll be suspended. With Guinness Ghana Limited, 7:01.
You are late.
He says 7 o'clock, 7:01. Look, by the time you get to the gate, your card is not there. Your clocking card is not there. The foreman has taken it away. So how are you going to clock and get inside? Every time we say, look, Ghanaians, watch and correct time. She know what elite. Watch correct time. But anyway, what elite. That's the sort of people we are. We are not. No, we know most people, most our leaders in the community are very wicked people. They feel, oh, Nyawabuni, Koti, Squeno,
Yes.
You do it. But forgetting what he's doing one day, you also come and do it for someone. No, that is the mentality we have. Very evil, wicked people. We see them sitting in churches, front seats. They are monsters. But wolves in sheep clothing. That is the sort of
that
is, look, our chiefs, they know football, at least entertainment, stress. That's what I've been telling you.
Our chiefs,
come on, the 80, 90, it's same Flamy.
He's playing with his grandchildren, great grandchildren.
She Kegana knew ye 80
Bako yato power.
It's just a kilo. Because they have evil forces. Because stress come home because doctor, one of the doctors said, let me greet Dr. Okun, one of the best surgeons in Ghana here. He was at Achimota, now moved to Akawe. He did my surgery, and one of the fantastic surgeons, Dr. Okun. Greetings. And so what I'm saying is, how we even go to, look, when Obama, Clinton, whatever, to Bush, when they were leaving, they left war. You know, Django Ibai channel. He's continuing war because, no, you see, this thing is our problem. That an MPP man, minister, MP is there, maybe change of power comes and maybe he's voted out. When the NDC MP comes, doesn't continue
the continuity thing.
He also come and start and what something.
So I beg you, that thing they call is it hand over notes? Or handing, no, they say it's hand over notes. Those notes, you know, what exactly are contained in it? What is inside?
A call, no any shikayo, any jewel, German pay call. A call, no about channel, no any few, German call, German pay call. So that is why every time they continuously come from question mark, because he doesn't look at how much three story, how my come pillars, mama top, you want to blocks. No, I should feel German. Oh, that is the sort of people we are. That is what we do.
Because hand over notes is a guide.
That shows that
Moral Shas, you know.
10 mama
Y5 into like that. That's
no.
It's a roadmap. So you just
and when you asking is in the pipeline. Pipeline pipeline. So
pipeline. Oh God.
She at the moon on a lot is like we are joking, but let's get serious. Things are getting worse because for how long are we going to live in this mess that every time this president will come, start something, cannot finish, another president will come, will not continue, will go and start another thing, and the next president, because the first thing Mahama said, he said, look, everything Onana started, he's going to complete it.
Oh, nah.
That is what he said.
Oluman start something.
Be a couple.
National Cathedral Fatai. Oh, Ibachano. It can look a kukulu.
National Cathedral came underground hospital, so fantastic hospital. Ni what time in one again? Why hospital? She in all until the media will fight these monsters. Let's stop talking. Because
Selassie I.
Because Ademu, for how long, for how many years did you start this radio?
15 years with this.
Bona meyo nakano meyo.
Nuku Chakiko. I want annual 24. Hey, now we are 32 million. 32 million supporters and coaches.
Sekelo go fita 34.
Sekelo fita.
Oh, ni sekelo akaniame. Ba akaniame.
Dabi akaniame.
Wales
Bonnie is in Stockholm, Sweden. He says one of the biggest sickness we have in Ghana is the attitude of maintenance. I tell you for sure that thousands of stadiums can be built in Ghana, but without the act of maintenance, they will be turned into a refuse dump. Oh, he's watching us from Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you very much, Wills Bonnie.
Just let me summarize what I'm saying.
How about you have summarized?
No, you came into our to.
Okay, summarize.
But just what I'm saying, I didn't one share. Things are getting.
Man, fit. When I get me more, Charlie, the country
come on. Patrick, let me come in then. The whole thing is, come on, players, that is why I'm taxing the sports minister. Because if a player in Ghana here cannot be paid 1,000 Ghana cedis, Shona, the most sad part is many ba fina kind law say ni amihani bu ademuke Patrick ni na apeye. they are the very people who owns the team.
That's what I'm so the government.
It was FA Nakamla because FA Nakamla. He will never in his lifetime never will FA Nakamla because Kebo and layperson. Oh, it will insure every player that plays for the Premier League. Make sure he's insured.
Inko Joseph, good morning to you. He is fighting for player insurance in this country. We should have taken these people to. Yes. God bless you, Inko Joseph.
Player Liakenye Abluchi. Untumi Tukwai.
You make sure
you play here for 12-15 years because the player above 15 years in Ghana here. No, him say after the end of the career can get about 100,000 Ghana.
Yes.
See, I'm telling you, make sure the latent strength in him. Obebo. Because most of them himself Obonyina will say Opra Nifie Ijadum. But so himself Opra insurance is going to pay something for him. Look, they will come out there about this is what I'm expecting from the sports minister. He should ensure the players, he should measure 1,000 Ghana cedis and whatever. If you can't pay, send that person to division, whatever.
One time when I was going to play for some second division B, my manager, Mr. William Kwamin, went to some insurance company and said, Charlie, this is my boy, I'm managing him, so Muma insurance on cover. Ngrovone said that be the place I want to pre-plan dodo.
Way back,
this is about 17 years ago.
But you, if your manager had invested in you, insurance Waboka. Oh,
seriously, Anchena me pray. No, that was the end.
Easy.
That time, treatment.
No, you're young, say.
Me young.
We were insurance.
I can make surgery be and
look, Baba, look at the age. But to pry, he had $80 million from the insurance, 1 million Christ, and 80 million from the insurance company.
30-34-92-0599-922-922. Do we really need new stadia in new 6 regions, or we should focus on the little we have, like my panel members are saying? 5 of them. We have 5 quality of them. Should we focus on them, build them, make them better, or we still need 6 new ones in addition to the existing ones, like JDM said? 0599-922-922 and 30-34-92. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, boy, come on.
Muftau.
Yeah, Felix.
Beni ama nakan 4 stadiums here. How many were we in Ghana? Hold on. Now the population is grown. We need more. The fact that we had a regime that decided not to take care of this.
Hello, Felix.
Hello.
I am sure population in London was also growing or is also growing. I don't think they've built any new stadia, right?
But that is the stadium you are seeing. I don't think that is the only one that is there.
But they are expanding rather than building new ones.
Pardon me?
They are expanding rather than building new ones, bro. No, be so.
They are expanding.
So why don't you expand Accra and Kumasi?
Stadium. The land over there, can it take another more population again?
Oh no, in expanding stadium, it's about the capacity. So instead of 40,000, technicians, contractors know how to expand it to increase it to about 60,000. It's done. No, be so.
But the last time Accra Sports Stadium was renovated, we were told that it has gotten to its limit. That was what we were told. Stadium, I haven't been to Kumasi. I don't know how large that place is. But that of Esipon and then Amali, that can be done. Now, other regions also need some. If we expand it, we get it at all those places. Now, the honors lies on the National Sports Council to be able to take care of them. If those stadiums can fetch us money, we should allow them to fetch us money so that we use them in maintaining the place. But when the money comes, it is pocketed. And this is where the problem lies. Until we fill that hole, the hole that is making that money sink, we will not get the money to take care of those things.
Thank you. Hello. Agbazuke.
When you problem, I will problem. Adrimboni, and only Mami Toby. I am into construction. So this yes, this stadium now I do limit here. Let's say Nipa now you will form. Mami Toby, the who will see that now we see your technology. I see that starting over pillars in shares here, but who do learn to no one use that there or so see who this type of plan at the shares. Let's just say I form that won't be sit up. They say it's not a story building. And it's a whooped 2-story. I need now the foundation send your shares here. Whooped 3-story. I need now to send your shares here. But who could see 3-story? Now could shares here with his hard back on. Yes, you're forming keke. Now see we see a baby kumina and only attitude and in pay for more krumano. Almost say Omu use the poor to over-enrich themselves. I had to say, only 6 inches line, 6 inches pipeline. No, 6 inches pipeline. I had the panier, I won't. Oh, now say show 5 inches pipeline anymore. Now, of course, you can use now I had the panier, I won't. I don't go here. That is the attitude of a Ghanaian employer. Exploit you one day over share and when they are Paso Benya, there's a woman here. That is the attitude of a Ghanaian employer. Now, you don't need stay here in those areas, so you have a sports complex rather in those places. Communities are not so sports facilities here. You are 2 tons the reason why I need good maintenance culture is that renovation is more expensive than new construction. Renovation is more expensive than new construction. Of which I don't bro. Oh, no, I estimate or better renovation. No, I confirm no need the boost for. They don't have any knowledge about construction. Some correct renovation. And at the end of the day, now the following year, no, I estimate. Let us say, oh, sure, my can in the good boost. Now, know how I saw that is the attitude of a Ghanaian.
Thank you. Hello. Lord Gaddafi. Ojibwan.
Come on, Thomas Molo best. Everyone can follow Biake. And she said, on the back of the Batano. She only on a get your community no honor. What's that come here? Pourquoi aller pour ça? Pourquoi ce n'est qu'à là? Si nous regardons comme un match à faire, après amène la boîte en bois bon ça du calme. Non, après le comme moi de pour le comme tout le monde les qu'est-ce bahale. Because make be a pi. Ame you what this is what is na make from be. Come ba me lewo. No flag me na ka di ya no ko be ka mani ma wale. Inya ma wale. O be ka be la mama me sita eko. Ronja. Ona Adebayo. E afa no ko ye eko. Togo yo kaje togo ne togo ba ne febe ya nka fe no ko ya sha ya ko sha le because ata o le sha e ka ma tun mena ye bi.
Thank you very much. 0599-922-922 and 303492. You can also join. It's getting heated off record and on record. 0599-922-922 and 303492. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Michael.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Morning. I uto wa chebi wana.
Oh, da bi aka koko bi na mi. Mi tia o guest mi na. Unim. Me the new stadium mi ebe mi there. Because all say every region yenya stadium, standard stadium. Na ye clubs no mbobo wa hanu. Omu jaye so mbobo wa pitch tantanta mbobo wa so no. Oh, because uko you say Temase Amumu Kanu, a bind the Fasa Stadium, now a yenny year. That's a Makwa Bolo. Oh, a son of new region now, I see before account. Me, a very Papani, standard stadium, or Ghana, they are across the country. Oh, she said, yeah, nothing to Bobola, and yet be my. Or buying to me, you say now I can't prepare pair, and even. But only I did be a Koso, yeah, Ghana League, you know. Muka Kotokwasem, they were top players, about 11 or so.
only say Gold Stars in OG League, you know, only sort of players about 10, more than 10. Aha. And she said, oh, yeah, team there, a better than now, consistent. Oh, because the players on Mabanu, I feel on Baba adapted to the system. Yes, coaching out beauty for a long. And I bet take you 2 to 3 years. In the Uko African show, Basa, one over blame. It is a can't say Penipono or Muslim team, yeah. I'm not from here. That is the result. Yeah, now Ghana League in the
I mean, sure, baby. 0599-922-922. Voice note be my minty the Okana in Kutuaso.
Good morning. Radio good. Picture Obia, Media Margin Senka, stated the order than Camide, common maintaining and standard, the mobilier. Since a purpose for floor, and also home maintenance by and home from maintenance by a seminar. Me and Cassandra Patrick Yeboa, you see move from Dubai. But the same said you are the any Mopanas in Amsterdam. Now, drinking about who I am the large Guzano, a large Guzan, and drinking a mobono. Maybe Enka, maybe a Mamma Miak, maybe a Mamma Miak, maybe the bottom sponsors are drinking. Say, take yourself to one direction. So I drink the papa.
Yeah, I know that jingle. Some of you journalists, you are doing like you don't go to school. You are by direction, man. Yeah. 0599-922-922 and Cheve, sorry, so we'll be about. Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I mean,
your friend saying.
DJ Icon.
Okay, DJ OT region, Buencomo OT region, far away. Thank you very much.
New stadium here. Uber to the we have talent, but if you look at our pitches, they are very bad, especially Bodokwamiko, where I stayed. We have so many talents over here, but we don't have good pitch. And Senior Masano, say you're for more university ever the players and especially teams. I dare woman say Obi Banase or two using Ghana or using Sa or using Sa Ope Sound Obe Geni, Pakistan Pano or get any Panoa or using. By the end of the day, then on the aha, yeah, penny for more use I don't know. And I'm more of a year sitting in a work Ghana. Look at the stadium no style where any today is the Ghana to move any international tournament because we don't have good pitches. You need part of the I don't so many people here. Now, so that you make it so they maintain that yes, you're gonna bet me with the app called you and I say, if you are possibly wake up. But that's it.
Now we shall be so free OT region. Yeah, we we go very far. 44. My for last one, Yonko. What about last one? Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Mutao.
Yeah, why lucky? Nanki Yoko.
Master Danka Sotame. Mutao. Na me bra pa Thomas Moro ka say o ya dia wo say o hu asamoja de no ye na ye say mu ya ka say o mu ye asie na study no Bible mu they say I me asora me kono Pentecost ye ya apira obi timba yi 100 Ghana na me to asie obi 200 Ghana na me to asie sare na etwem nti o ye bibia ma nipa hu na nipa nkanfo
na say nyankopon sesan next sesan ochina nti de nyankopon ka Bible ne no ana ho ensesan adanti na wu nipa obesesan
Alright, so I say, our Bible says, "Obi eden, be born as small football. Be na sa school Bible so be born as small."
Maybe no. Sa interpretation of Bible no enye straightforward sa. Yen kan che say obi ball left and no atwe. There be patch say obi ye wade a fache no unya akra san fache ni biom. That's the interpretation. Nya sumbo.
Yo, manti. Na what you say no.
Be pastor.
Yeah, na ye dimiti asem ani ye da o de yon koso they was o muka o so mu ma yon ne o mu ye bo Ghana and I can say communities no so ye bo prayers bebre be communities no ya na mo ti abo and I press no so I was so mu for mu hu matter microphone obi nya hu bo ka credit no ko ye ni basa you see rasa no ro so bo mu say can they abedi mu time ni atoni bo mu time ni those are some of them for more time nti mi hu mu kura po na every time mi hu mu say say bi ta practical for mu yo mu shishi nti oboye dey akobo sa ni pa no that's it.
I think the nation should take over because Mekai Mrebine will be a friend national under 12. Or may justify inclusion the whole nation. No more selective best out of the lot. No more the Marco Gu Kaneshi Sports Complex. It be more Winneba Sports College. Say Bitima Sabeboa. This talent is everywhere. Bitima Sabeboa. Finally, Yapon. Ni?
Chama.
Time show, be show, 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Still on the sanitation issue. It's something that's really bothering us.
Zion Train, yeah, Patrick Zion Train.
Yes, it is something that we really need to work on and then as a country because the outside there. One the big man, she called Babi Epe. Don't know what fear and Bobo fear here. And it looks as if the laws don't work. You know. We have people who are trying their best, the likes of Bastard Boys, they're trying their best to make sure the city is clean. But when that is very bad. So we should keep our plastic waste too. We try and then limit the usage of the plastic waste, the bottle, the rubber, the plastic. We try and curb it, and I think that'll be the way to go.
Patrice. Oh, okay. I see. Thomas Moreau. The Patrick got two now.
Look at problem. Now when you go to Circle,
yeah,
the under bridge, you you see a white guest house. I want to go for new guests no matter down. Look, also the black man as a obese house out. Now the media. Buying it's not buying. She's on him the Omaye. We share pillars now, concrete pillars no more sitting now. On say, or my joining pipes. I may join pipes. Let me speak guys just I may join pipes from the top. Or can you money join pipes I mean I may feel underground gutter. Only none those squatters do hooligan do I call what name do I
squatters.
I may chat. I may pavement block say Jema me shamoye. Go and see. Almost from I would go. I would do me down hunkeya circle overhead. Run about Jema me shamoye.
Technology.
Ona and gradually ona shamoyone it destroys.
Yeah, say enchine edidimwa.
Entino if be omo da ho ni nyina no e ho no mo junso omo tutu kruni nyina o pillars na
technology.
Na okay ake ko fe me ba interview ko ni like metal no ni hold and me warm.
And so me the only thing is just support what Patrick have been saying ake gamatishi koska oti ahun oba end ga o gamatishi ni wokpa je wo hisani o mi awomi je is ami has no yo da bibia ne ka wo bo ya se wo no ya ka wo
atumo bo has
yeah Patrick
moved out. I thank my brothers for, their input into the sanitation issue. So I thank all of them. And then I think I want to commiserate with a friend of mine who lost the father last 2 weeks ago. When I was coming, and I saw him and we were talking about it. So the dad, his name was Musa Amo Anum. He's a Muslim. So they buried him. So Charlie, our condolences to Tripod and then his brother Kaka. He's a national ambulance personnel. So greetings to how do you call it? Kaka. That's the one working with national ambulance. And also finally, I think we love our country, Ghana. This is where we are. So we all the discussions we are having here, we don't have anybody. It's a betterment that we want. If you are a big man sitting in your room and you are listening to us and you think some of our utterances are very offensive, is the betterment. Ni ye no na epe.
Me come there men fan cheme.
No, you see, and that's why me say how more. You get it? So no matter what, no, obi wo kan no kra say na dey bi. Yes. So they are listeners. What you say. So that's what we have to tell them. And then so this is next week Saturday. And or say Pesca we buto. So you cheer your coffee with say like this star money in my chair on a big
Ben, more magic. No,
there are no magicians anymore. So no commiserations to Felix Chidi Tamakulu. He lost his mom. Yeah, I think months ago. Felix Chidi Tamakulu. Her name is Mrs. Ernestina Amachagli Tamakulu. May her soul rest in absolute peace. Felix Chidi Tamakulu, the funeral announcement is on the 25th. 25th, today is what? The baby no Monday amount, and then they are local. Baby no Monday amount, local. The Felix Chidi Tamakulu, I've seen your message. Commiserations from sports team. To you, condolences, Felix Chidi Tamakulu. There's nothing more painful than losing your mother. Hey, Ishamo Wapa. My name is Adamu Muftao. Our senior brother came through, Thomas Moreau. The ever diplomatic Patrick Bonney came through. And then the man who has held the whole of the Ghana community spellbound. Ni Lamte. The nickname cried there. Man on point. He's held all the community spellbound. His spellbinding Ghana language even caught Mr. Benunu Mensah out of his hole to come and say that hey, he loves the Ghana language. Oh, the Benjamin Kame, Minka Kame, Gamen, Tashin, and show me language. The Ghana language is diminishing. I'm telling you, people say I should not tell you. I told you about 2 years ago. You tell you my mind. I play that thing for me upon and crying for any day.